The intellectual elite. Does your loyal pup's breed make the list? Every dog owner believes their furry friend is the smartest, most loyal companion in the world. But does your pup's breed boast intellectual prowess that's worth bragging about? From Border Collies to Poodles, certain breeds have long been associated with remarkable intelligence. So, the next time you take your beloved fur baby out for a walk, you might proudly share their breed's reputation with your neighbors. However, it's essential to remember that intelligence in dogs is a complex trait influenced by various factors, including genetics, training, and individual personality. While some breeds consistently exhibit remarkable problem-solving abilities and obedience, others excel in different areas, such as loyalty, agility, or emotional intelligence. So, even if your dog's breed doesn't make the intellectual elite list, it doesn't diminish their worth as a beloved companion. Here are some of the breeds known for their impressive intellectual capabilities. 49. Clumber Spaniel. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. Clumber Spaniels are hunting dogs at heart, a skill that is sharpened by their ability to stealthily track prey for hunters. These pups are also known for their superb swimming skills. 48. English Setter. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. If you have an English Setter, then you likely know these working dogs are excellent at finding prey, especially birds. They earned the name Setter due to the way they sit and mark their quarry, but they're also easily trained to scare birds into flight on hunts. Despite their adept hunting skills, the English Setter Association refers to the poochers as gentlemen by nature. 47. Miniature Pinscher. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. Often mistakenly thought of as a miniature Doberman Pinscher, Min Pins are very much their own breed. These diminutive dogs are so full of energy that they're often called the king of toys due to their stately appearance. If you're a miniature Pinscher owner, take care not to let your companion become bored without mental stimulation and exercise. Their stubborn side is sure to come out. 46. Silky Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. Silky Terriers are often employed as show dogs, and not just because of their graceful looks. This breed is known for being eager to learn. As a result, they've been known to start picking up commands when they're just 8 weeks old. The Silky Terrier excels in athletic events, including herding, agility, and flyball. 45. Norwegian Elkhound. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15-25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. It's believed that the Norwegian Elkhounds once worked alongside Vikings during big game hunts. Thousands of years later, they remain true working animals. The Norwegian Elkhounds' tracking skills are so superior they're often found on search and rescue teams, and their independence and attentiveness make them ideal service dogs as well. 44. Kerry Blue Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15-25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. The origin of the Kerry Blue Terrier is so mysterious they are sometimes referred to as the leprechauns of the dog world. Ultimately, it's the versatility that defines the Kerry's personality. These dogs want to learn and work, and have done jobs that range from herding to assisting police. 43. Cairn Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command, 70% of the time or better. Many people are likely familiar with Cairn Terriers thanks to the Wizard of Oz, because of Dorothy's beloved Toto, and you can find them in other films like Twister and Hocus Pocus. These hard-working yet stubborn dogs will not give up on a task until it's complete, even if it means diving into the ocean after an errant otter. 42. American Eskimo Dog. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command, 70% of the time or better. If you have an American Eskimo dog, you should consider agility training to keep your dog engaged. In the 19th century, the breed became circus dogs thanks to their trainability, and they are the first known breed to learn how to walk a tightrope. 41. Gordon Setter. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command, 70% of the time or better. The Gordon is the largest of all the setters, and they're as smart as they are big. If any breed can dispel the myth that old dogs can't learn new tricks, it's this one. Gordon setters have superb memory skills, and they're known to become sharper hunters as they age. 40. American Staffordshire Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. While they look imposing, American Staffordshire Terriers are true companion dogs. They're so gentle in nature that they're affectionately known as nanny dogs, thanks to their patience with children. 39. Australian Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. The Australian Terrier holds the distinction of being the first breed to originate in Australia. While they possess some of the stubbornness that characterises all terriers, the Australian Terrier is known for being more amiable than its rowdier cousins. 38. Newfoundland. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. Newfoundlands were a favourite of Peter Pan, author J.M. Barrie, who based the Darling's dog, Nana, on his own loyal companion. These remarkable animals take loyalty to extreme measures. More so than other breeds, a Newfoundland has been known to put itself between its owner and danger, whether alerting them to house fires or pulling them from pools. 37. Field Spaniel. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. While the Field Spaniel is a fast learner, these shy dogs prefer not to be pushed too hard during training. If you truly want to please your Field Spaniel, nurture its retriever instincts to provide the intellectual and physical engagement it craves. 36. Breed. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15-25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. During World War I, Briards were invaluable helpers who carried ammunition, served as watchdogs, and worked with the Red Cross. They remain protective of their family and are ideal for sheep herding due to their fearlessness. 35. Border Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. One of the rare mild-mannered terriers, this breed is eager to dig tunnels. In fact, these pups are the Houdinis of the dog world. There are precious few areas they can't use their wit and above-par digging skills to escape from. 34. Bouvier des Flandres. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. It's not unusual for the Bouvier des Flandres to be mistaken for a small bear due to its fur and unique gait. These diligent dogs share little else in common with bears besides their looks. Due to their even tempers and focus, they're often the police dog of choice in European countries, including France and Belgium. 33. Airedale, Thai. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. Known as the king of the terriers, the Airedale is the largest terrier breed. They have a fearless past as messenger and ambulance dogs during World War I. Their work ethic also means that they thrive in traditional German Schutzhund training, which centers on the principles of obedience, tracking, and protection. 32. Portuguese Water Dog. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. The Portuguese Water Dog was made famous as the pet of choice for the Obama family. These sharp animals make excellent therapy and hearing dogs due to their willingness to learn complicated commands. 31. Giant Schnauzer. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. A battle-tested breed on the list, Giant Schnauzers make superior guard dogs due to their substantial size, as well as their history as natural protectors during World War II. While they're quite intelligent, the respect of these dogs must be earned before they will respond to commands. 30. Yorkshire Terrier. Class: above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands: 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey first command: 70% of the time or better. They may look dainty, but Yorkshire Terriers are known as the tomboy toy. While they're small, these pups love to participate in dog sports, train to become therapy dogs, and travel with their humans. Thanks to their unwavering confidence, Yorkies are up for almost anything. 29. Pulley. Class, above average working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 15 to 25 repetitions. Obey the first command, 70% of the time or better. The Pulley is a bright dog that bores easily when it comes to repetition. In their native homeland of Hungary, they're prized sheep herders. Their intelligent and patient nature also means they're an excellent choice of pet for the elderly or a family with children. 28. Vizsla. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Vizslas are true overachievers, as evidenced by the breed's status as the first American Kennel Club quintuple champion. Their high ranks in conformation, field, obedience, and agility are likely why the breed is one of the top 3 preferred bomb-sniffing dogs by the TSA. Vizslas also worked alongside rescuers at Ground Zero after 9/11. 27. Irish Water Spaniel. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Irish Water Spaniels' webbed feet come in handy when they dive in the water after their prey, but don't assume the breed is all about work. In fact, they're also known as the clowns of the Spaniel family for their rollicking nature and impressive curly coats. 26. Belgian Malinois. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Few breeds are as fearless or as eager to work alongside humans as the Belgian Malinois. Dogs of this breed have been known to work alongside Navy SEALs and police officers across America. They're also happy to go on adventures with their owners even if that means skydiving is involved. 25. Weimaraner. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Weimaraners have been referred to as the dog with the human brain. They excel in outsmarting their owners, whether snatching extra treats or escaping their kennels. During the Cold War, they were used to find missile parts because of their tracking skills. 24. Pomeranian. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Not only are Pomeranians smart, but they tend to attract brilliant owners as well. The fluffy pups may have inspired Chopin's Waltz of the Little Dogs, and Michelangelo had one for a companion. Queen Victoria and Teddy Roosevelt were also fans of the breed. 23. Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Used as decoys to lure unsuspecting birds into the path of hunters, the Nova Scotia Duck Tolling Retriever would also fetch them, as their name implies. They continue to be considered superior hunting dogs, and that same helpful nature makes them a breed that is happiest doing whatever their owner desires. 22. Cocker Spaniel. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. While they make terrible guard dogs because of their sweet nature, Cocker Spaniels have more than earned their spot among the smartest breeds. Two notable examples: in 2015, a Cocker Spaniel named Fudge graduated alongside his owner from Edinburgh Napier University, and YouTube sensation Bella Boo mastered more than 250 tricks. 21. Brittany Spaniel. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Few breeds are as eager to please their owners as the energetic Brittany Spaniel. Their affability paired with their muscular build has led to their history as superior hunting partners and show dogs. 20. English Cocker Spaniel. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. The English Cocker Spaniel can often be found serving as an assistance dog for children with special needs. Because they are both easy to train and naturally playful, they make ideal helpers and companions for kids. 19. Standard Schnauzer. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. Unlike many breeds, the Standard Schnauzer is a true pack animal that is unlikely to attach itself to a singular member of the family. These scrappy dogs' history as vermin catchers, guard dogs, and dispatch carriers has led to them being excellent pets for people looking to add a loyal member to their family. 18. Flat-coated retriever. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey the first command, 85% of the time or better. They may not be as popular as labs or goldens, but the flat-coated retriever is a loyal companion whose past as a hunting dog makes it the perfect exercise partner. In dog shows, they tend to excel in agility, tracking, and obedience competitions. 17. German short-haired pointer. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. German short-haired pointers are first-rate hunting dogs. These triple-threat canines are adept at pointing, retrieving, and hunting prey. In addition to making great pets for active owners, these dogs are also sometimes used for search and rescue teams. 16. Collie. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Collies were bred to be herding dogs, but they're perhaps best known as heroic go-getters thanks to the TV series, Lassie. Given their keen problem-solving skills honed from years of wrangling sheep, collies might be one of the few breeds that could actually figure out a way to help someone out if they, say, fell into a well. 15. Keeshond. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. The Keeshond is sometimes referred to as the Smiling Dutchman, because of the way their lips curl up into what looks like a grin. It's an appropriate look for a dog that's eager to problem solve, even if that means digging a trench in the summer to keep cool. 14. Shipik. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Shipiks once spent a great deal of their time on barges protecting food sources from rats. That instinct has carried over to the modern era. This tenacious breed will happily guard your possessions from everyone, including even you if the mood strikes. That being said, the Shipik is eager to learn, especially if treats are offered. 13. Belgian Tervuren. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Holding the distinction of winning the first AKC herding championship, the large Belgian Tervuren has a gift for picking up commands quickly. They're ideal dogs for both the police and the military. 12. English Springer Spaniel. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. If you're looking for the quintessential show dog, the English Springer Spaniel is the breed you need in your life. At the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, they hold the distinction of winning Best in Show 6 times. 11. Pembroke Welsh Corgi. Class, excellent working dogs. Understanding of new commands, 5 to 15 repetitions. Obey first command, 85% of the time or better. Queen Elizabeth II's dog of choice has a magical history. According to Welsh legend, it was once used to pull the coaches of fairies. With a whimsical backstory and plenty of smarts, is it any wonder this breed is so popular? 10. Rottweiler. Class, brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Rottweilers inspire fear in some people, but the breed's trainability means they're just as good at being therapy dogs as they are for doing police work. They do have a protective streak which, paired with their strength, makes an ideal match for home protection. However, this smart breed is willing and capable of learning almost anything a confident owner wants to teach them. 9. Papillon. Class, brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Papillons are little, but they're not your average lapdog. This high-energy breed earned a reputation for hunting rats throughout a cunning style of harassment. Today, they prefer to channel their curiosity into activities like puzzles and agility training. Number 8. Labrador Retriever. Class, brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Labrador Retrievers are every bit as loyal as pop culture has led you to believe. In fact, a lab named Endel is thought to be the most decorated dog in the world, having received numerous commendations for his role as a service dog for British naval veteran Alan Parton. The bright animal can do laundry, shop, and follow hundreds of sign language commands. 7. Shetland Sheepdog. Class, brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Shetland sheepdogs possess strong herding instincts, so they enjoy nothing in life more than having a job to do. One of the most important jobs these versatile animals can take on is that of a medical alert dog. Their keen senses make them the perfect companion for people with illnesses that require a watchful eye. 6. Doberman Pinscher. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Because of their tireless service during World War II, many Dobermans are buried in the National War Dog Cemetery. The fierce protectors looked after soldiers during the night, led patrols, and sounded the alarm when enemies were approaching. They continue to give back to humans today as service dogs. 5. Golden Retriever. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. A true family dog, Golden Retrievers are as faithful as they are intelligent. The breed's ability to quickly pick up on commands has led to their use in search and rescue teams and as service dogs. Their affable spirit means they not only get along with humans but with other animals as well. 4. German Shepherd. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Acting, police work, messengers. The third most intelligent breed is a true working dog. Because they pick up on commands so quickly, German Shepherds have an uncanny ability to take on a wide array of jobs. Whether they're running into battle or mastering new tricks to impress their owners, German Shepherds are eager to put their learning abilities to good use. 3. Poodle. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. While poodles are often characterized by images of wealth and fanciness, the second smartest dog breed has a rich history of hunting and even time in the circus. Without proper training, these bright dogs are sure to assume the alpha role in your house. It's best for their owners to keep them engaged through activities like puzzles, agility training, and word recognition. 2. Australian Shepherd. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. Australian Shepherds tend to have an exuberant temperament. They are high-energy dogs with the intelligence to match, so they need lots of mental stimulation and physical activity. The good news is most Aussies have very trainable personalities and are eager to please. Be sure to walk an Australian Shepherd on a leash, as the breed has a natural instinct to chase moving objects, including passers-by, bicycles, other animals, and even cars. Aussies also will need a secure solid fence when they are out in the yard rather than an electronic fence, which won't always dissuade their urge to chase and herd. 1. Border Collie. Class: brightest dogs. Understanding of new commands, fewer than 5 repetitions. Obey first command, 95% of time. If you own a Border Collie, congratulations, your dog is likely the smartest pup at the park. Drawing on a storied history as sheepdogs, collies can follow directions via hand signal, whistles, or your voice. Border Collies are famous for the ability to solve complex problems, while notable collies like Chaser are capable of learning over 1,000 words. While these breeds are often celebrated for their intellect, it's crucial to recognize that every dog is unique. Mixed breed dogs, or mutts, can possess a blend of traits from various breeds, resulting in a one-of-a-kind companion. Additionally, intelligence is just one aspect of a dog's personality, and other qualities such as loyalty, empathy, and affection are equally valuable. So, the next time you're out for a stroll with your faithful companion, take pride in their individual strengths and quirks, regardless of whether their breed makes the intellectual elite list. After all, the bond between a dog and their owner transcends any measure of intelligence. It's a connection built on love, trust, and unwavering loyalty. Do you have a favorite breed? Let us know so we can GRT the word out. Please leave us a thumbs up, it will help promote our channel.